Afternoon, or evening, whatever the case may be, for whenever you are watching this video. Uh, Today, I'm going to be covering station slash base cracking. Um, it's a little more in depth than some of the others, so it might be a little longer video. I'm hoping it won't be, but due to the content, it more than likely will be a longer video. Um, and the thing to know when you are targeting a base, some bases will be weak enough for you to single shot, other bases will be so strong that you will have to use multiple ships just to crack it. Um, and that is going to take some time. Uh, Whenever you're looking for a base to crack, obviously you want to look for uh, a base that is of a level that you can hit. For me, I'm level 26, so anything that is level 21 or higher, I can hit. Um, when you have a base that you do want to attack, the easiest way to do is select wherever that thing is and relocate your base there. Always make sure you have enough relocation tokens to do what you need to do. That way, you can raid the base and then get the heck out of Dodge. Because, uh, especially if they are uh, online or they have a team that's online, their team could intervene or attempt to intervene, and that makes it way more difficult. But, anyways, back to the base cracking. When you initially hit a base, you're going to select the base, and I've targeted a base that has the person's been inactive for quite some time. Obviously, they have a weak total strength, so overall, I'm going to be able to crack it in one shot. Um, so what you want to do, especially if you don't have a uh, you don't have or you don't want to have your base there so that you can easily go back and forth. What you want to do is when you are playing an attack, you put your ship next to that station that you want to attack, because if you select attack from long range, if they're online, they will get a notification that their base is under attack. If they're offline, they will get a notification that their base is under attack. And what that will do is that will allow them opportunity to get online really quickly or head over to the peace shield section and immediately select any of their peace shields that they have. And that will essentially stop your attack from happening. So you want to park your ship as close to their station as possible, select it, and go ahead and attack. And like I was saying earlier, some bases, some stations will take more than one attack. As you can see right there, my Mayflower cracked it in one hit. Complete fill up on there, minimal damage. That's to be expected. Now, if you noticed, that shield popped immediately as soon as the battle was over. That's an automatic shield pop, which will last only 10 minutes. So I'm going to leave my repair there for 7 minutes, and that gives me a rough idea of how long that shield has left to last. Um, and I'm going to pull this up here so you can see when you're popping a station or cracking a station, you're going to come across this. If they have ships docked, it will show the ships up there. It will show how much damage that they occurred. If they're completely destroyed, um, obviously the station defenses were really weak, and I got a nice, decent haul from that. However, that's only because of the fact that this particular person hasn't been online, from what I can tell, for quite some time, and that's going to be on average here. But once that shield is down, once that automatic shield is down, I can now start running my ships back and forth really quickly and gathering a ton of resources. And that is very essential, especially when raiding a base, is you want to pull as many resources as you can before before that person has a chance to um, pop a longer shield or have his teammates counterattack. Uh, so what you want to do is, since I cracked that base so easily, I can essentially use and I'm going to show this to you. You saw how strong that base was initially. So it was around 200,000. My Botany Bay has the highest amount of cargo space available, as you can see right there, 244,000. However, its attack strength is only at 89,000. So, with that being said, since I cracked that base so easily, once that shield goes down, I can use my Botany Bay and run it back and forth, collecting as many resources as I can and doing it in a very short amount of time without incurring very much damage. Um, this is really great, especially if you have an entire team to help you. They can put all their bases all together in the same uh, home planet area, because the moment you crack that base and that shield is down, you can keep on going back and forth, and everyone takes turns taking resources. Uh, Even if you don't crack a base, that shield will still pop. And once that shield goes away, there's a I'm not going to say a finite amount of time, because I'm not exactly sure how much time it'll take to reset, but that auto pop shield will reset at some point, and I think it's when the base if the base hasn't been attacked in a certain amount of time. I don't know the specifics of that just yet. um, However, it will reset at some point. Not anytime soon while you're raiding, as far as I know. I've never seen a shield re-auto pop during a complete raid. However, that doesn't mean it can't happen. Um, and weak ships such as the Botany Bay will be able to go through that, and they will pull a ton of resources. Um, and as you can see right here, Commander Blackout has approximately 2 million or 2.2 million in strength for his station, which is on average for someone of his level. Um, and so that would probably take approximately 2 or 3 ships, really strong ships, to crack if they don't have a strength of 2.2 million or more. Um, and for someone like that, attacking them once will more than likely alert them if they're offline. If they're online, it will alert them, and they'll probably pop a 4-hour shield just to ensure that we can't attempt to attack again or something along those lines. If the shield doesn't drop after 10 minutes, you know that they're online and have already popped a secondary shield that will last a lot longer. Um, so that is the basics. I would like to get it to where you can see for sure that shield will go down, and we have roughly about four minutes, 3.5 minutes, give or take, before that shield goes down, and I will attack it with Botany Bay just to prove my point that you can use even weaker ships that have a higher cargo tolerance than some of these warships. Like my Kumari only has a cargo hold of about 45,000. My USS Mayflower, I believe, has just under 40,000. I could be mistaken. I haven't looked at it in a bit. But yeah, that's the basics for shield cracking, and it works a lot better if you can get that you can get an entire team or raiding party together to hit that base, because the first person to hit the base should have the strongest ships. That way it can deal out the most amount of damage in the shortest amount of time, and all the other ships, after this auto shield drops, will be able to hit that particular station multiple times. Sure, you're going to have a lot of damages to cover, possibly ships to rebuild, as far as what's going on there. Yep, see there, it's 31,000. So we have roughly about 3 more minutes before that shield should drop. And you want to make sure that when you have a group together, they're all there, they're accounted for. Some people might not be able to attack, but that's fine. They can provide cover, if you will, for some of the others. Because one of the things that I've learned when it comes to shield cracking is that if you get a group together and they cover that entire station, even if you're zoomed in, it's really difficult to select the station to attack. So it's kind of like a twofold scenario there. But as far as station cracking is concerned, I've already told you the basics. This is how it should be done. You always want to get your station as close as possible, and you always want to make sure that your ships are right next to the station. Otherwise, they will probably have time to pop a shield. And you don't always have to have a shield, or you don't always have to be at your station to pop a shield. You can do it anywhere in the server. Let's see here. I should have about 2 minutes left. So yeah, while we're waiting, if you guys like these videos, please leave your comments down below. I will be reading those comments hopefully on a daily basis. I would love to cover more situations and scenarios in game with you. Feel free to drop me a like or whatever. And if you guys do have a specific scenario that you want me to cover, see there, the ship or shield drop. So showing very hard attack. But yeah, let me know what you want to see. I will try and get it to you as best as possible and as fast as possible, and go from there. So yeah, see, my Botany Bay incurred a bit of damage, but he also got a lot of cargo. So that is how you do station cracking. That is how you do stuff for station cracking. If you got a team together, it's always best to get the team or the raiding party together in the same system as the station you are attacking. If not, you got to wait that time on flying your ships to and from your station, which could be anywhere from a couple minutes to 12 to 13 minutes. So yeah, always make sure your station is there. If you don't have a whole lot of relocation tokens, I do have a video that talks about shielding and relocation tokens. Go ahead and check that out. Uh, Other than that, you all have a wonderful day. Again, if you have any videos that you want me to see or want me to do, uh, let me know. Thanks. Peace out.